Welcome to another episode of Muses. My name is Devontae Banks, and today we have a very special guest. His name is Clayton Kaiser, and he's from Nashville, and his first song is going to be called Beer Flavored Kisses.
Well, I'm thinking of you, my love, each morning when I'm foggy and cold in the brain, when it feels like the wind keeps on a-blowing, and I know that inside you feel the same. I'm bringing you some beer-flavored kisses and someone to have and to hold. I will bring you the only one that you needed and a heart that can never grow cold. Well, I'm going away for the night, my dear, and I'll be heading back sometime before the dew. I don't know when I'll be home or if I'm even gonna be alone, with my beer-flavored kisses waiting there for you. And I'm bringing you my beer-flavored kisses and someone to have and to hold. Baby, that's me. I will bring you the only one that you needed and a heart that can never grow cold. I'm bringing you some beer-flavored kisses from only me and someone to have and to hold. I will bring you the only one that you needed and a heart that can never grow cold. Yes, I will bring you the only one you needed and a heart that can never, a heart that can never, a heart that can never grow cold.
Thank you to Clayton Kaiser for performing Beer Flavored Kisses, and we'll be right back with more Muses. Welcome back to Muses. I'm here with Clayton Kaiser. And Clayton, the first question I want to ask is, what drew you to the music industry?
I've always really liked music. I grew up listening to Johnny Cash and Waylon on the CD player in my parents' car, and I sang in choir when I was a kid. And honestly, I can't think of doing anything else. I graduated high school, and I remember my advisor was asking me what I wanted to do once I graduated for a job. And I mean, she had been doing her job since she was about 24, so that her experience is a little different than mine. And I said, I don't know. And she's like, well, you need to pick something in order to make a living. And I said, I don't know. I know I'm going to college in the fall. So,
Yeah.
So pretty much I hopped around a couple ideas for what I wanted my career to be, and I settled on music. I know it's going to be a long road, but I moved to Nashville specifically to have the resources.
Well, that's great.
So, yeah.
So did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to Central Washington University.
Yeah, what did you study?
It's philosophy.
Yeah?
Yes.
Was college basically like, you were like, I want to go get a safe degree, but I'm not really into it?
I wouldn't call philosophy a safe degree.
Yeah?
I'd call like accounting or marketing or pretty much anything else a safe degree outside of psychology and film studies. No offense to
Psychology and film
studio.
This is the communications department, so we're fine.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
We'll have some jobs. But so why philosophy, especially for a person who wants to perform music?
I couldn't do anything else. I took the 100 level classes for psych for, well, pretty much every course, every college within the university, has a number of studies. And so I tried psych, math, sociology, and I didn't really like any of them. The answers were too close-ended. Philosophy is very obviously open-ended. You can discuss until you're out of breath or someone dies. You know, one of those two.
Or even after they die, people discuss people's work.
Exactly, yeah. You can just keep poking their dead body and saying, you're wrong because of this, because of this. But yeah, I picked it because it was fun and very open-ended and lots of fun discussions. No other major you could study and discuss the meaning of life or love or happiness or what constitutes consciousness. You don't get that except in maybe hypothetical psych, but you don't touch that, I wouldn't assume, as an undergrad. You know, it's more of a PhD study.
Yeah, anything else? What would you say is like the philosophy of your own work?
Have fun. And as long as it sounds good, it is good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So how did you actually start going from an amateur to more of a music professional?
Well, I was, I'm trying to think of where to start for that. Oh, I sang in choir until college, and I graduated college and I played at a couple bluegrass jams around the Seattle area in my free time while I worked, and I just really didn't want to pursue a career 9 to 5 where I would expand my career with each position and make more money. That really didn't interest me. I was cool making just my bare minimum and getting by. And then eventually I moved out of my parents' place. Yay. And I started playing with a buddy of mine, and we actually called bars and actually got gigs, and it was surprisingly easy to just cold call those bars because I had jobs where I cold called people before. So I basically started playing bars in a bluegrass band that I formed, and that was just really fun, and it kind of inspired me.
Yeah, what was the name of that band?
The Winston and the Churchills.
The Winston and the Churchills?
Yeah.
Was anyone in that band British, or did you guys just like...
No, we just needed a name.
Yeah?
And I had another band later, and we also just needed a name. So I was like, we're the Mighty Dreadful. And so those guys are still active in Seattle and not doing a lot, but they're still doing quite a bit comparatively to other people in the area.
Yeah. Well, so it's super interesting because you came up with these groups, but now you're a solo artist.
Yeah.
So how would that transition even start?
It was pretty cut and paste, actually. So I sent our material as a band into a number of record labels and publishing companies, and one of them responded to me and said, look, these are good songs. I would like to talk to you further. I don't publish bands, so if you're looking to publish your band, I'm not your guy. But I do publish solo artists, solo songwriters. And I said, well, great, then I'm a solo songwriter. So
It's pure economics.
it's pretty much that, yeah. And the other folks in my band, as dedicated as they are, they're not looking to quit their day jobs anytime soon. And although I'm not looking to quit my day job in the next year, I'm looking to quit my day job in the next 5 years. So it's a smoother transition for me. But I would like to play for a living.
Yeah. And so do you think the move from Nashville exacerbated that too? Because you kind of have to make that do or die choice?
It wasn't that difficult because, I got a college degree and I got accounting experience. Like, it was no problem finding an office job in town that pays me pretty well. So I'm paying off some debt first, and I'm starting to get gigs in the downtown area, which will actually give me some money. So not really. No. I didn't move to Nashville when I was, like 18 or 22 and living out of the back of my sedan.
You have a little strategy to it.
Little strategy, and I didn't do it so quickly. I didn't just quit college and say I'm going to do that. There's no shame in doing that. I just lost my chance to do it as a younger man. So.
Yeah, and one thing that I thought was super interesting about what you said is, so you go from the Seattle scene to the Nashville scene. How are those two scenes different?
There's more here.
Yeah.
There's more rock music, rap, obviously country. There's tourist country, which is a whole different kind of country. In the Lower Broadway. There's just more of it. There's more rock venues. I thought Seattle had a fair amount of rock venues, and people constantly call it a rock city because Jimi Hendrix was from there, Pearl Jam, Nirvana.
He actually was on the military base not too far from here in Fort Campbell.
Jimmy?
Yeah,
Hendrix?
he actually.
Really?
Yeah, he was actually stationed there for a bit.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that. I didn't even know he was in the military.
Yeah. Well, he was not a very good soldier from what I hear. But anyway, thank you for being on for this, and we'll be right back with some more songs by Clayton Kaiser. Welcome back to MUSES. We're back with Clayton Kaiser performing another one of his songs, Sober, Sad, and Lonesome.
Yeah, come on back to me, dear, I still need you. 'Cause I've hit that stuff just once since you've been gone. Why don't you hang around and help me smoke out the town? I swear that I will be your only number one. 'Cause my day has been long and heavy-hearted. My mind's been on a board for a little while. Why did I have to be so mean for diet pills and ketamine? To tell the truth, I miss you all the while. 'Cause I've got my eyes upon no other. There's room in my heart for only you. And darling, if you go, I'll be right here all alone, sober, sad, and lonesome without you. 'Cause I've got those icy chills running through me, wearing my skin down to the bone. Why did you go away and leave me sitting here to stay, shaking, sober, sad, and alone? 'Cause I have got my beady eye on no other. There's room in my heart for only you. And darling, if you go, I'll be right here all alone, sober, sad, and lonesome without you. And darling, if you go, I'll be right here all alone, sober, sad, and lonesome without you. I wonder where I'd be with only you.
Once again, I want to thank Clayton Kaiser for being on today. And you can see him around the local circuit of music in Nashville and in Clarksville. So for his last two songs, he's going to perform two. He's going to perform Blue on the Bayou and Back Out on My Own. Again, thank you for being on MUSES. And next week, we'll see you on MUSES again.
Heading on down to Shreveport, Louisiana from the state of Alabama. Making believe that I would never leave like a no good timing man. When I came into town, she was nowhere around. It made me sad and blue to be down and out by some old broad on the bayou. And I'm blue, 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 blue. I'm not red, I'm not purple, I'm blue on the bayou. That's right. I'm back in town and she ain't around to get at loving like we used to. She was my rock and roll baby. I thought that maybe she'd hang around for me. But she got tired of my roving ways and my multiple wives, you see. She found what she was looking for underneath that steeple door, someone else to hold her hand. Now I'm the one that's stuck in the state of Louisiana. And I'm blue, bit blue, bit blue. I'm blue on the bayou. I'm back in town and she ain't around to get at loving like we used to. I'm back in town and she ain't around to get at loving like we used to. Yes, sir, I'm blue, a bit blue. I'm not rosy red. I'm blue on the bayou. I'm back in town and she ain't around to get at loving like we used to. Yes, sir, I'm back in town and she ain't around to get at loving like we used to. Come on and get back to loving like we used to, baby, please. One of two. These are actually probably the last song I wrote and the earliest song I wrote. So that one was the last one I put together that I actually want to show people, and this one is one of the first ones I ever put together. Again, that I ever wanted to show people. Packing up my stuff and heading out on the highway. I'm gonna hit I-5 until I'm done. These worried blues are gonna take me where I need to go. Laying down, I'm always on the run. Well, I've seen these skies before and I've driven through these mountains. Reminds me of that West Texas swing. It's what I love to play and it's why I never stay in the same old keys those country pickers sing. I'm gonna find out what makes me happy. I'm gonna find out any way I can. 'Cause down each avenue, what the hell you got to lose? I'm back out on my own once again. Skies before and I've driven through these mountains. I'll sing the same verse one more time. But if you're a country singer, Lord, you gotta do it better, even if you're never on time. And I'm gonna find out what makes me happy. I'm gonna find out any way I can. 'Cause down each avenue, what the hell you got to lose? I'm back out on my own once again. Yeah, 'cause down each avenue, what the hell you got to lose? I'm back out on my own once again. Yes, sir, I'm back out on my own. I'm back out on my own. I'm back out on my own once again.